Thank you, guys. Our family is so thankful for everyone coming out. I think the past couple weeks, we've been all the phone calls. I know me personally, I've had my dad's phone talking with people that I've never met before and things like that, but we're so thankful. And the word that comes to mind right now is purpose. And cousin, I think that you mentioned purpose, and my dad's purpose was to affect everyone, and with his positivity, his love for music, but just being a good person, like multiple people have mentioned. Talia mentioned that her husband Mike moved furniture with my dad, and so did Sean. I also did the same thing, being 3, 4, 5. I probably wasn't that young, but I remember going on moving trips with him and being so little, and he's like, just move the furniture. And I got good at it, and I got to help my brothers and sisters move, but he kind of instilled in that. But like others, my dad had a lot of jobs, and he worked for San Bernardino County and city of Rialto, but I always thought my dad was a rock star. Going to Lake Gregory where he worked, being one of the only black rangers up there, I was like a celebrity. I would go to the food stand and be like, oh, you're George's son, have whatever you want. Me and my cousin Rolanda, we would do that. And so, but he always had purpose. He always talked about music. He always talked about what made him happy. And he always talked about Springfield for you Springfield folks in here. On a lighter note, I say purpose, but my dad's purpose and what he loved was music. And this was probably about 20 years ago, and as my dad was gearing towards retirement, I think he was internally planning of what he wanted to do with music, and that was his true passion. And one day he was blowing my phone up while I was at work, and I finally answered. He's like, I need you to come over right when you get off of work. I had just bought a camera, and I'm like, all right, I'll come over. I get over, he has his backdrop set up in the garage, and he's like, I need you to take pictures for my CD, my album I'm doing. And so I'm like, are you sure? Yeah, so we get about 20 different poses, and I'm taking pictures, and I'm laughing, and I'm like, Mom, he had me taking these pictures. And I was laughing, but he was laughing because that was his purpose, and look what he did for those 20 years after. He played music, he affected the community, he had a musical community that he got involved with, so he did what made him happy. So I was laughing, but that picture's there today, so obviously it was a good picture. On behalf of my Mom, you have done such a great job in being there the past couple months. I know a lot of you guys didn't know, but my dad was diagnosed in November and March, so it was a tough road for all of us. A lot of us have grieved over these past couple months, so right now, today, I think we're all celebrating rather than being sad. But we just thank you, and just seeing everyone in here, this is amazing. Just seeing how many people are here. My sister, I often call her the over planner. She's like, we're gonna have 200, we need all these. I'm like, we don't need that. And I'm glad she did not listen to me for once, because this is beautiful having all these people here. But I think my dad would be, I know my dad is proud. He lived a great life. He affected all of you people, and it brings me joy and comfort that you guys are all here, and everything that she said of the impact that he has had in your life. So I'm not going to keep us much longer. I know people want to eat, and we have some music for you guys, but I do want to end with this, and if we could all say right now, the band played on.